The drama surrounding Jake Paul and Gervonta Tank Davis had been building for months, like a storm gathering strength on the horizon. Social media was ablaze with speculation, every fight analyst dissecting every jab, every past victory, every whisper strategy. The anticipation was palpable, the energy electric. Tonight, the arena was more than just a stadium. It was a coliseum of dreams, fears, and unrelenting expectation. Thousands of fans filled every seat, their excitement radiating in waves, while millions around the world tuned in, hearts pounding, waiting for history to be written in real time. Jake Paul entered first, the embodiment of spectacle, confidence radiating from every step. His entrance was loud, brazen, a declaration that he had come to dominate. Cameras flashed, lights cut through the arena, and the roar of the crowd felt like thunder in the chest. Then came Gervonta Davis, silent but lethal, moving with predator-like focus, eyes locked on his opponent. The contrast could not have been starker. Paul, flamboyant, bold, seeking to impose his presence. Davis, calculated, precise, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. The bell rang, slicing through the tension, and with it, anticipation became action. From the very first second, Davis moved like a shadow, flowing around the ring with a grace that belied the violence to come. His jabs were surgical, testing, probing, and seeking weakness in Paul's defenses. Paul swung with brute force, attempting to overwhelm, to impose his narrative with raw power, but against Davis, it felt almost ceremonial. Hooks collided with counters, body shots rattled ribs, the crowd leaning forward, suspended in the rhythm of blows and near misses. Every punch, every dodge, every slight shift of stance told a story. Paul's athleticism was undeniable, but Davis's speed and timing made it clear. This fight was more than a contest of strength. It was a battle of wits, precision, and willpower. As the early rounds progressed, the psychological battle emerged alongside the physical one. Paul's power landed sporadically, flashes of brilliance that gave fans hope, but Davis's counters were meticulous, punishing, and surgical. The audience watched with bated breath as the two warriors danced in a tense choreography, every feint, every swing, every deflection adding to the suspense. Then, a moment that foreshadowed the drama to come, Davis's lightning-fast left hook slammed into Paul's midsection, reverberating through the arena. Paul staggered, his body protesting, but he lifted his gloves, eyes searching for an opening, refusing to surrender. The crowd erupted, caught between shock and awe. Every round heightened the tension. Paul's aggressive approach collided with Davis's precision like two storms meeting, unpredictable and explosive. Hooks, uppercuts, and jabs became lines in a story being written in real time, each blow adding to the narrative of resilience and dominance. By the end of the first act, the audience was left with their hearts racing, the question lingering in every mind. Could Paul withstand the storm Davis had begun to unleash? Or was the champion already writing his story of dominance? Cliffhanger to Act 2. The audience leans forward as Davis circles with lethal intent. Every strike now charged with potential devastation. Paul braces for the next chapter, but one perfectly timed hook threatens to change everything. The bell for the middle rounds echoed like a drumbeat, signaling not just continuation, but escalation. The fight had transformed into a chess match with fists. Paul's heavy swings landed with force, but were increasingly telegraphed, while Davis's precision grew sharper, each strike purposeful, each combination relentless. Body shots pounded with surgical accuracy, chipping away at Paul's stamina, while uppercuts and hooks punctuated moments of suspense. The crowd was on the edge of their seats, the rhythm of combat dictating every heartbeat in the arena. Paul attempted to swing the narrative back in his favor, launching bursts of 1-2 combinations with raw intent. But Davis anticipated every move, slipping, weaving, and countering with unerring timing. Hooks to the body, snapping jabs, darting uppercuts. Each connection from Davis told a story of dominance. Each strike from Paul spoke of resilience, courage, and refusal to yield. The tension was palpable. The narrative had become a high-stakes thriller where every second could pivot the fight in a new direction. The corners played their silent but critical role. Trainers shouted, urging Paul to keep his hands up, reminding him to control distance, to double jab. Davis's corner emphasized timing, precision, and finishing opportunities. Every glance toward the corner became a micro moment of drama, revealing focus, anxiety, and strategy. The fighters absorbed these instructions mid-fight, subtle adjustments rippling through each exchange. The tension wasn't just physical. It was psychological, a battle of mental fortitude. Then came the turning point. A devastating left hook to Paul's liver landed with a sickening thud. The arena collectively gasped. Paul folded slightly, a reminder of Davis's sheer power. But the showman refused to relent, responding with brief, brave counters. Yet every punch was met by the champion's fluid, relentless combinations. Jabs to the head, hooks to the body, uppercuts slicing through fleeting gaps. Davis's rhythm dictated the pace, and the suspense escalated with every flurry. The audience felt each impact, living and breathing with every strike. As the rounds progressed, Paul's swings became slower under mounting fatigue, his raw power increasingly challenged by Davis's speed, timing, and relentless pressure. The fight had become an epic battle of wills. Strength versus precision, resilience versus mastery, desperation versus control. Hooks, uppercuts, body shots, a seamless symphony of strategy, sweat, and suspense. Every dodge, every swing, every feint felt monumental, a carefully orchestrated story unfolding in real time. Cliffhanger to Act 3. Davis presses forward with lightning combinations, Paul searching desperately for an opening. The crowd is on the edge, sensing that the fight could change with a single, perfectly timed strike. The moment of truth is coming. The final round arrived like a crescendo in a symphony, every strike amplified, every dodge monumental. Davis moved with precision, flurries of punches raining down like a storm unleashed, each one dictating tempo and controlling the narrative. Paul's resilience carried him, moments of impact landing with power, but Davis remained in command, every combination calculated, every step measured. The suspense was unbearable, each second a tension-filled beat that held the crowd in rapt attention. Hooks crashed against ribs, uppercuts darted through openings, body shots pounded relentlessly, and the rhythm of combat became cinematic, almost poetic. Paul tried desperately to turn the tide, to land the one dramatic shot that could change everything, but Davis anticipated, neutralized, and punished with unrelenting precision. The crowd roared, alternating between awe and disbelief, as the narrative of dominance became undeniable. Every punch, every movement, every pause told a story of strategy, human will, and athletic brilliance. When the final bell rang, the story was clear. Paul had fought valiantly, showcasing courage, power, and resilience. Yet the night belonged unequivocally to Gervonta Davis. His speed, precision, and mastery had dictated the fight from the opening bell to the last. The audience rose in ovation, not just for victory, but for the story of suspense, dominance, and strategy that had unfolded before them. This was more than a fight. It was a cinematic saga written in motion, sweat, and heart. As the arena emptied, the echoes of the crowd's excitement lingered, a testament to the spectacle they had witnessed. Fans were not mere spectators. They had lived a story of suspense, drama, and human determination. And now, the story passes to you. Who controlled the narrative in the ring? Was it Jake Paul, with raw power and unyielding resilience? Or Gervonta Davis, with surgical precision, unmatched speed, and relentless combinations? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Hit that like button and subscribe for more cinematic fight breakdowns, epic recaps, and storytelling that will keep you on the edge of your seat. The saga continues, and the next chapter is already on the horizon.